Well, this month's problem is a hen that's gone broody. If you're not familiar with that term, essentially it's when a hen has a behavioral change in order to accommodate egg incubation. So, in other words, your hen is staying on the eggs. It doesn't have to be hers, it can be a whole group of your other hen's eggs. But essentially, she's sitting on the eggs. She's no longer laying herself. She won't get up. She's basically trying to heat them up in order for them to become chickens. So, this obviously becomes a problem for a whole host of reasons. One, the hen will start tying up the nesting boxes, so other hens that typically use that area are forced to move away. As I mentioned, this broody hen is also not laying any longer, so you're losing some egg production, and it just creates a problem. Now, there are many that claim that going broody is basically hormonal and there's really nothing you can do to prevent it, which is, I'm sure, probably the case, although I suspect leaving eggs in the nesting boxes for long periods of time, in my opinion, can probably stimulate this change. So, as a preventative measure, I would suggest not leaving the eggs in there. Get them out as quickly as you can to hopefully avoid this. But if you can't, this is some suggestions or what I would recommend that you do. One method is to essentially keep removing the eggs from underneath her and continuously remove her from the nesting box and sort of force her to go out and about her way. I tried this for weeks with our hen and it did not work. I've also read some things basically suggesting that it's sort of you're tormenting the chicken and it really doesn't work and essentially it's really not the greatest way of going about things. I happen to agree, at least in my case, because it did not work. So here's what did work: dunking the hen in water and holding her there for about 3 or 4 minutes. It does seem a little odd. It also has some people on the internet suggesting that this itself is cruel and unusual, but I'll let you determine that by the video. I found our hen to be very calm. As you'll notice, the hen actually stays in the water by herself even after we let go, and it worked. So that's my advice. There may be better advice out there or better methods, but I can tell you, this was a problem that was going on close to a month, and it was broken rather easily with this method. Doesn't matter. Let me put them back in. There's the broody chicken. Here's some escapees. Now this is supposed to make her not broody any longer because it lowers her temperature. Basically, of her underside stays a certain temperature, and that makes her stay like she wants to lay eggs. But now that you've cooled it off, it's supposed to break her of that fixation.